Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. The Honorable Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Ministers, Cabinet Ministers, Honorable Leader of the Opposition, and members of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise to provide a brief to this August House on my recent ministerial engagement in the 2024 World Vocational and Technical Educational Development Conference in Tianjin, China. During the above visit, Fiji had been engaged in multilateral meetings with the education ministers from more than 100 countries around the world. And as part of the visit, the Fijian delegation visited the Luban Workshop Research and Promotion Center to observe the technical and vocational programs carried out at the center as a follow-up to the Honorable Prime Minister's earlier visit to China. Mr. Speaker, sir, the People's Republic of China, Honorable Minister for Education extended the invitation for Fiji to be part of the 2024 World Vocation and Technical Education and Development Conference, which was held on the 20th to 22nd November 2024. And the entire cost of the visit was borne by the Chinese government. Mr. Speaker, sir, for the information of this House, the conference is held every 2 years. The last being in 2022, whilst the next conference will be held in 2026, where each participating country will be required to present on the achievements relating to the TVET systems. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Fijian delegation had the opportunity to have a bilateral meeting with the Honorable Minister for China, Mr. Jinping, for the People's Republic of China to discuss the possibility of developing a communal-based program for capacity building, which is to be piloted in the Rewa province. The program will feature the utilization of the Luban model, which would be further explored through bilateral meetings with the Ambassador to China, Mr. Robert Lee, and the Minister of Education for the People's Republic of China. And discussions focused on the student and teacher exchange program, culture exchange, TVET teaching training, sharing of resources, and the review and development of TVET programs to include entrepreneurial skills for primary and secondary schools. Mr. Speaker, sir, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Fiji's High Commission in China, the Fijian ministerial delegation was privileged to visit the Luban Workshop and the Promotion Center and were met by the senior staff, led by Vice Dean of Luban Light Industry Vocational Technical College, Professor Lee Yun-Mei. The center is an international cooperative project that focuses on cultivating technical skills and engineering practice in a modern apprenticeship workshop, making it a distinguished representation of Chinese vocational education. The teaching model in Luban is based on engineering, practice, innovation, and project, EPIP, that has shaped the vocational education system in China through students and teacher training and expanded its partnership to more than 30 countries through vocational and higher education training. Some of the key outcomes of the discussions, Mr. Speaker, sir, held in Luban for the fostering and enhancing of the bilateral relations between the two countries through vocational training in areas of need to Fiji. The possibility of exploring scholarship for Fijian students who wish to further their education through high-quality vocational training at the Tianjin Luban Workshop. Both the parties agreed to consider engaging on teachers' upskilling training program currently employed at the Luban Workshop and introduce the advanced teaching models and high-quality equipment to our vocational training. Options for online training for both teachers and students have also been explored, with the possibility of utilizing the Ministry of Education's digital and e-learning platform. And the possibility for craftsman skills training at village levels was also explored. The concept would provide villagers with entrepreneurial skills that could be tailor-made into the Fijian village enterprising context. It is an approach to develop communities and provide a means to eradicate poverty through economic empowerment at village level. Through the scholarship awards, both ethnic groups will be encouraged to understand each other's culture through the cultural exchange program. The exchange scheme will help break down stereotypes and helps in building bridges of friendship and respect for other cultures. Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm glad to inform this House that the Luban workshop have been expanded outside of China to more than 33 countries, providing internationally certified training. And Fiji will be the 34th partnering country and the first in the Pacific to partner with through the development of technical and vocational training. Mr. Speaker, sir, meetings between the participating education ministers agreed that each participating country conduct a SWOT analysis of its TVET system. And on this note, the Ministry of Education, through the Technical Vocational Education Training Unit, submitted a proposal to China outlining the specific support areas needed and how both countries can work in collaboration to enhance Fiji's TVET system before the next 2026 conference. The exercise would include visits to our national TVET training providers and industries to assess their strengths, their weaknesses, and plans which will assist in the development of a clear career pathway, review and curriculum mapping, and prioritizing of Fiji's TVET needs. So the TVET report would encompass recommendations and implementation plan, and the monitoring and evaluation mechanism which focuses on the national TVET policy. Fiji will assist the People's Republic of China's development of an implementation plan and monitoring mechanism for TVET systems in participating countries as part of the Tianjin Consensus before the next World Conference. Mr. Speaker, sir, some of the key takeaways on curriculum review from the 2024 Tianjin TVET Conference. Number one is the integration of entrepreneurial skills, training at primary level, and a team consisting of officials from the Ministry of Education, TVET, and Curriculum Unit will develop a plan to pilot and implement the revised integrated entrepreneurial education curriculum for primary education by 2025. By incorporating creativity, problem solving, basic financial literacy, collaboration, and social responsibility into the classroom, children can begin to develop skills at the early age that will benefit them in many areas of life. And these entrepreneurial skills are not just for future business owners, they are also valuable for personal development, leadership, and understanding the world around them. Secondly, the introduction of TVET programs at ECE and primary levels. The team will explore the integration of TVET programs into the early childhood education and primary curricula in 2025. Integrating TVET programs into early childhood education and primary education requires a holistic approach that balances practical vocational skills and academic learning. It also focuses on enhancing capability of both educators and students through professional development, curriculum integration, and community involvement. Number three, review of Educational Act and National Curriculum Framework, NCF. A team consisting of senior officers from the Ministry of Education will develop a proposal to be considered during the review of the Education Act and the National Curriculum Framework. And the review will include the integration of global citizenship education and education for sustainable development goals and principles. And number four, Mr. Speaker, sir, the international visits for TVET and education system improvement. And the Ministry of Education will identify relevant officers to study the TVET and education systems in countries like Korea, South Korea, Japan, Singapore, China, Finland, New Zealand, and Australia between the period 2025 and 2026. And upon their return, these officers will develop discussion papers with recommendations for improving Fiji's TVET and education systems through pilot programs starting in 2027. And the findings will inform the revision of proposals and discussion papers for implementation by 2028. And the Ministry of Education's training unit will develop a proposal detailing the visits, the findings, and suggestions for adopting best practices from these countries, and will coordinate with the hosting countries on the purpose of their visit. That's all.